Hi, Carl Ford here at the TMC Net Newsroom at IT Expo in Austin, here with Tommy Lee, Director of Partner Alliance in SNOM, which is a great fun company for us. So we're very friendly with you guys. I understand that the Beverly office isn't so big anymore, but you know.
Yeah, it's actually, we moved out of Beverly actually a while back and moved into Woburn, which is our brand new office, and expanding, and actually now that office is now beginning to sort of lose its capacity and looking for growth. So we're actually on a pretty nice trend.
Okay, so maybe you'll go to Needham or one of, you know, I know of some empty space in Needham that we used to have in my old company. So
good.
So maybe that's the right place for you to go.
That's right. If it's closer, bigger, you know, maybe closer to downtown Boston, then we might be able to do that.
Exactly. So anyway, young man, so you made some announcements recently. First is the new 710 phone. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. The 710 is really our new baseline phone that we introduced. It brings a lot of the high fidelity, the wideband audio component into an actual baseline phone. In fact, it is our least most cost-effective baseline phone that we have. We have it now list price for about $119, and for $119 you get, you know, wideband audio that's included in both hardware and the software codec included inside, software switch, you know, full 4 SIP IDs, you know, and on top of that, it can also be remotely managed from a lot of provisioning and auto provisioning type services as well. So, you know, we thought about some of our other baseline phones and where it kind of lacks, and we kind of made a lot of convenient features for this phone to kind of fit into the marketplace really well. So it's a good value performance type of model.
So it's kind of for a Soho. You can use it like a single office if you wanted to.
Agreed, absolutely. I mean, you could use it for a Soho capability. It's got a larger screen than our SNOM 300, and with that screen, you can actually see, you know, not only it's just programmability, but lots of functionality as well. But not only does it fit in Soho, you'll find that most of the people, when they go use a phone on a day-to-day basis, it's making calls, receiving calls, doing conferences, transfers. You could do all of that with the existing phone now, and on top of that, with some high def audio with it as well, if you can connect to that speed.
So now, how would I work the SIP URI, just out of curiosity? Not that I want to get down in the weeds, but go ahead.
No problem. I mean, you would work with the SIP URI like all of our phones to date. You could just take the IP address of the actual phone, pop it in your browser, and on the browser itself, you could actually, you know, program it that way. Or, I guess, soon to a lot of our phones, I mean, when you speak of SIP URI, when you apply some of our qualified phones onto Link, on the new Apollo firmware, you could actually take that phone, it'll auto-provision itself on the Link platform, and when it kind of powers up, it'll just wait to say, you know, give me your PIN ID, so that the end user can just show up with a quick PIN, pop in their name, and the phone's automatically provisioned. So from a out-of-the-box experience, you know, you can get about as close as you get to putting that into the endpoint, you know, on the actual desk. So it works pretty well.
So you know, you can do a lot with that, but I understand you also released the Mini PBX. So tell me about where that fits into the marketplace.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, we've taken our SNOM 1 product line, which is primarily a software release. We issued a high-end appliance early on for addressing a larger scale system, but now we looked at a good market that we address is the small business. So the SNOM 1 Mini handles on a solid-state turnkey device, just appliance, you pop it in, and it's got a PoE platform where you can just plug it right into a PoE switch, and you can immediately support 20 extensions right off the top. It comes with, you know, auto attendant, you know, a lot of conferencing bridges. So a lot of the businesses, a lot of the services that a lot of small businesses may buy discreetly are all included now onto it. And included as well is the growth of the mobile phones. So now there's very little, if any, difference now in having that person being in the office or outside of the office. You can fork calls to ring both ends simultaneously or one after the other, depending on how you want to set it up in your office. So it really gives the small business that whole illusion of being a much bigger business than they really are, or having the same services that they provide.
So last question for you. Your title is Partner Alliances.
Yes.
So what kind of partners are you looking for in this world?
Oh my goodness! I mean, anybody's willing to sell SIP phones. I think when it comes to partner alliances, from my position standpoint, we like to align ourselves with strategic. But in terms of anyone who's really in the business, who really wants to get into the business or wants to grow their business existing from there, SIP is an open standard, so that if they're interested in going out, we offer a very compelling endpoint that fits into that solution, as well as for just basic phone systems or a unified communications link system. Either way, we have a solution that'll fit, their specific needs.
Cool.
All righty,
Tommy, thanks so
Great.
much.
Carl, thank you very much. Appreciate your time.